I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Hey, what's going on guys, my name is Beatless Bacon and welcome back to some more MCSG. Today we are playing on the amazing Holiday Resort, and I guess you guys can welcome me back for being gone for about 2 weeks or so. So if you want to know where I've been, be sure to watch my vlog / update video. I'll put that in the description below just to keep you guys updated and informed. And I am so sorry for just not uploading. Hopefully I'll be back on my regular uploading schedule as of now, bringing you guys some awesome uploads, all of that. Let's see what we can get from this chest. Oh, I'm just gonna get that. Called it, locked it, polka docked it, and let's go. So today's topic, judging by the title of the video, is going to be about relationships and necessarily just how to start them, I guess, because a lot of people on Ask FM have been telling me how they've struggled just forming a relationship or finding somebody to form a relationship with, or just talking to the person. Whatever the case is, they've just been having immense trouble. So I guess I can be here to be your guardian angel and help you with the topic. So I'm gonna be giving you guys advice from what my experience, well, not really my experience, but what I've seen, what I know, what I feel is the right way. And yeah, so the first bit of advice I'm gonna be just gonna give to you guys is just to show off. Well, not really show off, but just be awesome, be funny, be anything. Like, just express your talent. Believe me when I say this, but every single one of you watching this video has a talent. Although you may have not established or discovered that talent yet, every single one of you has a talent, whether it's sports, poetry, being funny, making somebody laugh. Every single person has a talent. Don't let anybody tell you you have no talent. Every single one of you has a talent. Just have to figure out what it is. So if you're funny, just make the person laugh, I guess. If you are good at sports, just be sure to show off. If you're smart, just be sure to assist the person with any help they need, I guess. And yeah, that's my first bit of advice, just express your talent towards the person. Next bit of advice is just to be yourself. Like, under any circumstance, just be yourself. Do not change who you are just for the person's sake, I'd say. But just do not change who you are, because the person, people obviously know when you're faking it. For example, people will know when I'm faking like my anything in my videos. People know when you're faking anything whatsoever. So do not fake anything. Just be your absolute self. Don't let anybody change who you are. I mean, because one day if you just tell the person you're a good singer, next thing you know, you're in the school choir, you're singing, and you're like, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be sure to just be yourself, guys. Just please be yourself. Do not change who you are. Let the person know who you are, and the person, even if the person says they like a singer, not maybe like somebody who's smart, I don't know, well, you just know that that relationship's not right for you, because the person has to accept you for who you are, not because of your looks, not because of like your hobbies, not because of anything, just because of who you are deeply. Next bit of advice I'm going to give you guys is just to look for somebody you know for certain you can easily talk to with like no problem, without blushing, without being embarrassed. Just look for something you can just easily talk to. I mean, because if you, let's just say, I don't want to point like nerds out and popular kids out, but I'm just gonna say, if you are a nerd trying to go for a popular kid, obviously the chances are gonna be very slim, because both of you will have different interests. You talk to different people. You don't talk to the same kind of people. Like popular kids, you could say they talk to like rich people, like rich kids, other kids they've known for years, funny kids, good kids that are good at sports, all of that. And nerds, I guess they talk to smart kids. So look for somebody you could easily talk to in a relationship. Make sure that person is easy to engage. Yeah, that's pretty much the bit of advice I have for that. I think I just saw 2 people in this direction, so I'm gonna go for them. Next advice, I already said be yourself. Next advice, I guess, is to talk to that person. Now this is the hard part. This is where all of the hard drama happens. I mean, because it's extremely hard to just say, oh gosh, am I gonna die here? No, I'm not. Please don't die, please don't die. I'm gonna survive, gonna run out of here, and I'm gonna quickly keep running, survive. I'm gonna survive. Oh, survive. Oh gosh, sorry, you guys probably heard a lot of like, okay, noob. Look who's talking. Anyway, yep, so next bit of advice is gonna be to talk to the person. As I said, this is the hardest part of just forming the relationship, I guess. Just talking to the person, making sure the person is the right person to talk to. Now, there are many ways you could just talk to the person. I mean, it may seem hard to just approach the person and start talking. It may seem hard, but there are just many ways to build things up to it. It's sort of like you gotta take it slowly, more or less, like you could say. Just take the entire process slowly. Don't rush everything. Just take it completely slowly. You're gonna light this mofo. Oh, never mind. Gonna get him quickly. Come on, there we go. And he called me a noob, so that's what he gets. So yeah, I guess this is the part where you just take the entire process in general, just slowly. Don't rush everything too fast. Just talk to them slowly, I guess. Like, I guess you could start it off with just maybe if they need help in the classroom, you could just help them with their schoolwork or something. Don't just jump in saying, hey, you're really hot, I think we should date one day. What you really gotta do, this is just my strongest advice, talk to the person in the classroom. Just be like, do you need help? No, don't. Well, if you want to, if you're brave enough, be like, do you need help with your homework? Ask them if they have any equipment. Help them with anything they need in the classroom. The main advice I'm giving you guys is just to help the person while you're talking to them. So just help them. Look at what they have, compliment them, be like, wow, those are nice shoes, where'd you get them from? And then the person could say like Foot Locker, then it's like, oh, Foot Locker, my dad works at Foot Locker, he says it's a pretty good company. You know, it seems crazy, but like conversations, you never know how far you can get when you just jump into a conversation. Or you could be like, wow, that's a really nice bracelet, where'd you get it from? Then you could say the jewelry store. You could be like, I was just there on Saturday, they have amazing jewelry. And then you'll be like, what brand is that? And then you never know, you guys may be interested in the same brand. Which brings me up to the next point. Look for something you guys have in common. If you both like the same TV show, talk about it. If you both I'm not focusing on the game, forgot to craft my iron sword. So yeah, if you both like the same TV show, talk about it. If you both like if you could both like the same shoes, like the same things, like the same style and weather, like the same actors, like the same movies, like the same anything, just be sure to talk to the person about it. Make sure they feel comfortable and talking around you, and yeah, just make sure you. That brings me up to my next point. Actually, these are pretty much just cliffhangers bringing up to the next point. I really got to take a break when I talk, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so next bit of advice I'm gonna say is just pretty much, yeah, those type of conversations, they lead up to just talking to the person. You never know, in the hallways, just be sure to like say hello to the person. There's just so much that I can give you guys advice about on relationships. I mean, I've got so much in my head. I really want to fit everything in this video. And yeah, so once you guys have done all this, you found what you have in common, you found your favorite TV show, your favorite clothes, your favorite shoes, you greet each other in the hallway. Don't act like you're complete strangers in the hallway. Help each other, help each other in the classroom. Ask the person. This is the ultimate test, I guess. It's not really necessarily a risk, but if there's like a group project and say choose a partner, ask the person if they want to be your partner, I guess, because that just determines whether the person really wants to like work with you, and that's pretty much the equivalent of what the person would do in a relationship. So yeah, that is my next bit of advice. Be sure to talk to the person. Must be somebody you could talk to. And yeah, this next thing I'm gonna say, this is kind of rare, but if you see the person on the streets, or if you see the person walking home, just like walk up to them saying just walk up to them, I guess. Just walk up to them and being like, hey, you live around here? And then you guys can conduct a conversation at home. Maybe like the next day she'll want to walk with you. And here's just a bit of advice for the males trying to form a relationship. when a girl is talking to you, you must, and I repeat, you must act like you are interested in what she is saying. You literally must act like you are interested in what she's saying. Whether you're interested or not, whether she's talking about a family issue, you must act like you're interested. You really gotta act like you can be there to comfort her. Cause girls, I guess they want a guy they can feel comfortable around. Not a guy. Some girls, I would say, want a guy they can feel comfortable around, not just to, you know, make out. They just want to feel comfortable talking with them about their personal issues. So yeah, you just gotta make sure they feel comfortable around you, all of that. And yeah, this is when things start getting deep. My next bit of advice would be to just take things very, very, very slowly. Just like, I mean, any move you're gonna try and make on her, just make sure, just take it as slow as possible. That's my best bit of advice. Take it as slowly as possible. I mean, one day you're walking on the streets, you can't just grab her hip and just grab her into you and just start kissing her. You just cannot do that. That just ruins the entire process. I mean, think of this thing, think of like forming a relationship as a piece of glass. Like just holding a piece of glass while your hands are really buttery. Once you drop the glass, everything shatters. The glass is almost impossible to repair. That's almost like the relationship. Once you just... Wow. I just disconnected. And wow, I just disconnected from the server. So that was quite unfortunate, but I'm going to continue my rant here. I'm going to go in my single player world. That was quite unbelievable. So yeah, think of it as a piece of glass. Once you guys have pretty much... How do I say this? Once you drop the piece of glass, it's just done for. Once you screw up the relationship, it's pretty much just done for, guys, you could say. But that is pretty much my bit of advice. So take it slowly. You're walking with her on the streets, so just be like goodbye. I guess what you can start off with, if you're really desperate to make a move, like just hug her, I guess. Like, well, before she goes into her house, maybe offer to walk her to her house, be like goodbye, see you in school tomorrow, hug her. She'll be more than happy to hug you back, I guess. So yeah, it starts with hugging. Next thing you know, she'll be hugging you. Yeah, there's just so much I can think of in this topic, but I think I'm gonna end the video off here because the MCSG game ran out. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay of MCSG. If you need more advice, let me know in the comment section below. I'm extremely tired. I've been talking a lot, wow. But if you need a lot of advice, let me know in the comment section below. I'll answer any of your questions about relationships. And just, I forgot to ask you, many of you may be concerned, do I have a girlfriend? And the answer is no, I don't. And that might surprise you guys. No, I don't. Mainly because, well, it's partially because I'm not really ready for it, and maybe like partially because my parents necessarily don't want me to. But just remember I told you guys about what did I say? Forming a relationship, like showing off like what's so unique about you. Well, for example, I'm just gonna give you a quick example about me. What's so unique about me is that I guess I'm English, and being English in America really gets a lot of attention. I mean, girls love English accents. I'm English, I'm sportive, I'm a pretty fast runner, I'm smart, so there's just so much you can express. So I'm going to end the video off here, leave the rest to you guys to figure out, and that's pretty much my advice. So thank you all so much for watching, and I bid you all farewell. Peace.